If you are struggling with constant fatigue, pale skin, ice cold hands, or brain fog that just won't go away, you might be a part of the 30% of the global population dealing with low iron. In this video, we are going to break down 18 natural, science-backed strategies to fix anemia, ranked by their impact on your iron levels. Before we dive in, we need to cover safety. If you are experiencing chest pain, shortness of breath, rapid heartbeat, or fainting, do not rely on home remedies. These are red flag signs that require urgent medical attention. This video is for education only and is not medical advice. Always talk to a doctor or qualified health professional about your situation. Now let's begin our countdown with the top 18 proven ways to fix low iron. Starting our list at number 18 is vitamin A and beta-carotene rich foods. You might not know this, but sometimes iron deficiency isn't about a lack of iron, but a lack of mobilization. Vitamin A is required to unlock iron from your liver so your body can use it. Research indicates that correcting a vitamin A deficiency can resolve anemia even without extra iron intake. To use this, simply ensure you are eating orange and yellow vegetables like carrots, sweet potatoes, and squash to help your body utilize the iron you already have. Number 17 is hydrolyzed protein iron. If you have trouble with standard iron pills, this is a distinct category derived from bovine sources. Because this is a form of heme iron, it bypasses the digestive issues common with standard salts. Animal studies have shown that these complexes can increase hemoglobin regeneration capacity by up to 48% compared to a ferrous sulfate. It is a potent option if your stomach cannot tolerate plant-based supplements. Coming in at number 16 is nettle tea. Often called a blood tonic, stinging nettle is rich in iron, vitamin C, and chlorophyll. While human trials are limited, animal studies indicate that nettle extracts can significantly increase red blood cell counts and stimulate hematopoiesis, which is the formation of new blood cells. You can drink this as a daily infusion to support mineral intake, but avoid it if you are pregnant, as it can stimulate uterine contractions. Moving on to number 15, we have probiotics, especially Lactobacillus plantarum 299V. Your gut health dictates how much iron you absorb. Clinical trials have shown that this specific probiotic strain can increase iron absorption from a meal by about 50%. In a study of female athletes, those taking this probiotic alongside iron saw their ferritin levels rise by 13.6 points compared to only 8.2 points in those taking iron alone. Number 14 is the volume strategy using fortified cereals. While not a natural whole food, these are primarily tools for public health. A single serving often provides 18 micrograms of iron, which is 100% of the daily value. Even though the absorption rate is low at just 4%, the sheer volume of iron can help raise hemoglobin levels. Just be sure to eat them without milk, as calcium blocks absorption. And number 13 is the Indian gooseberry, known as amla. This isn't just a source of vitamin C, it is a complex matrix of tannins and antioxidants. In cell models, adding amla juice was found to increase iron uptake by a massive 17-fold, significantly outperforming pure vitamin C. You can consume this as a fresh juice or powder to protect your red blood cells from oxidative damage and boost absorption. Number 12 is a crucial kitchen habit: soaking and sprouting legumes. Beans and lentils are high in iron, but they are also high in phytates, which block absorption. Sprouting your beans before cooking them can reduce this phytate content by 24 to 40%. This process also triggers the seed to create its own vitamin C, further enhancing its iron availability. Never eat beans without this activation step if you want to fix your anemia. Number 11 is swapping your bread for sourdough. The fermentation process in sourdough activates enzymes that break down the mineral-locking phytates in wheat. Research shows that lactic acid fermentation can increase iron absorption by 83% compared to standard yeast bread. It is essentially pre-digests the grain for you, making the iron much more bioavailable. Cracking the top 10 is cast iron cooking. This is a passive way to supplement. Cooking acidic, high moisture foods like tomato sauce in cast iron skillet can leach elemental iron into your meal, increasing the iron content by 5 to 7 mg per serving. In some trials, using iron ingots in cooking reduce anemia prevalence by 43%. However, avoid this if you have a genetic condition involving iron overload. Number 9 is oysters and shellfish. These are the kings of zinc and heme iron. Oysters provide iron with a bioavailability of 15 to 25%, but more importantly, they are the highest dietary source of zinc. You cannot make healthy red blood cells without zinc. Including cooked oysters or mussels in your diet ensures you have the complete mineral profile needed for blood formation. Number 8 is a behavioral change: strategic inhibitor avoidance. This is often more important than what you eat. Drinking tea or coffee with a meal can reduce iron absorption by 64 to 84% due to tannins. The strategy here is the 1 hour buffer zone. Avoid tea, coffee, and calcium-rich drinks for 1 hour before and 1 hour after iron-rich meals to restore your absorption efficiency. Number 7 is the miracle tree, Moringa oleifera. This plant is a powerhouse for anemia. In a community study, Moringa supplementation reduced the prevalence of severe anemia by 78%. It works before it's packed with iron, vitamin C, and vitamin A, addressing both the lack of iron and the inability to mobilize it. A daily dose of 5 to 10 grams of leaf powder can be really a game changer. Number 6 is garden cress seeds, also known as halim. These seeds are incredibly dense in iron. Just 1 tablespoon or 10 grams provides 10 mg of elemental iron, which is comparable to a pharmaceutical supplement. Clinical studies show that 10 grams daily led to a statistically significant increase in hemoglobin. However, do not consume during early pregnancy. Now, entering our top 5 is the vitamin C pairing. This is the most potent biological enhancer for plant-based iron. Adding vitamin C to a meal can increase iron absorption by 300%. It works by converting iron into a soluble form that your body can easily absorb. To get this benefit, you must pair every non-meat meal with a source like guava, bell peppers, or citrus. Number 4 is iron bisglycinate. If you need a supplement, this is the superior choice of ferrous sulfate. In studies of pregnant women, this form raised hemoglobin by 0.5 grams per deciliter, more than any other formulation. Crucially, it has an incidence rate ratio for side effects of just 0.36, meaning it is nearly 3 times less likely to cause stomach pain or constipation compared to standard iron salts. Number 3 is the meat factor. You don't need to eat a huge steak to get the benefits. Adding just 50 grams of red meat to a plant-based meal acts as a multiplier, increasing the absorption of non-heme iron in that meal by 2 to 3 times. The meat proteins help keep the plant iron soluble during digestion, making this a highly efficient strategy for mixed diets. The runner-up at number 2 is beef liver. This is a comprehensive fix for anemia because it provides iron along with copper and vitamin B12. Copper is essential for moving iron out of storage, and beef liver is one of the richest sources. Just one weekly serving of 75 to 100 grams can leverage these nutrient synergies, though you should limit it to once a week due to a high vitamin A content. And finally, the number 1 ranked food for low iron is chicken liver. This is the heme density champion. A single 3-ounce serving delivers nearly 10 mg of iron, which is significantly higher than beef liver. Because it is heme iron, it is absorbed at a rate of up to 35%. Data suggests that for every 1 mg of heme iron consumed, there is a quantifiable increase in hemoglobin of 0.16 millimoles per liter. Eating this just once a week provides a massive bioavailable pulse of iron that is unmatched by any other food. So, to recap, if you want to fix anemia fast, consider incorporating chicken liver once a week. Always pair your plant foods with vitamin C, and strictly keep your tea and coffee away from your meals. Remember, these strategies support your health, but consistency is key. If you found these rankings helpful, please hit that like button and subscribe to Anai for more evidence-based health tips. Do you have a food or tip that helped you? Let us know in the comments below. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video.